everyone, I'm heidiroro and welcome back to my channel. This is my third tutorial of my Halloween series and it's the Glam Scarecrow. But really, if you want this Glam Scarecrow look, let's get started.
Alright, so I'm priming my face with the Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer in my T-zone. Here I'm just using the YSL foundation and dotting it all over my face. Instead of using a sponge, I'm using the Morphe M439 to buff out the foundation, and I've been really loving this brush. Now we're just going to cover the eye bags and T-zone with some NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and then I'm blending everything out with a beauty sponge. And you want to lock everything in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm trying out a new brow product. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I'm just filling in the sparse areas on my brows. I'm using shade number 3, and always remember to use the spoolie to brush everything out for a natural finish. Because my eyebrows are darker than my hair color, I'm using the Tinted Brow Gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills to keep my eyebrows in place. Moving on to the eyes, I'm priming them with the Smashbox Shadow Primer. And yes! I'm using the beloved Master Palette by Mario and ABH. I'm using the taupe shade called Lula in my crease as a transition shade with my Morphe E22 brush. And I wanted to use the same brush for the next shades, so I'm just using the color switch to quickly remove the previous shadow. And now I'm using Isabel to deepen that crease and bring a little warmth to my eyes. I'm putting Violetta in the outer corner to bring some dimension and to smoke it out. Here I'm just using a flat synthetic brush. This is the Morphe S30, and I'm putting Fifth Avenue on my entire lids. And using this beautiful deep blue shade called Claudia to deepen the outer corner even more. Here I'm just going back to all the shades I used in my transition and outer corner on my lower lash line. You know the drill, I'm winging out my eyeliner with my Holy Grail Kat Von D tattoo liner. There's never a day I don't do this step when I apply makeup. I'm using Stila's Damsel Liner, which is a chocolate brown shade, to my waterline. I'm curling my lashes and applying my favorite drugstore mascara, the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, to both top and bottom lashes. I usually do 2 coats for each side. Now that the eye makeup is complete, I'm using the Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill collaboration blush in Pamplemousse. I'm applying this on the apples of my cheeks and really intensifying the pigment because we want it to look very bright. And of course, even scarecrows need to blind the birds with a bangin' highlight, so I'm using the So Hollywood Illuminator by ABH. Now we're going to play with some face paint. I'm using a palette I found on Amazon, and I'm using the orange shade to create a rounded triangle on my nose. If you don't have orange, just mix red and yellow together. Using the Morphe 35C palette, I'm just using any bright orange shade to intensify the area we just painted. We're going to be doing this back and forth with the paint and the eyeshadows from the 35C palette when we add the patches to our face. So here we want to create a diamond shape on our cheek with the blue paint. First I'm outlining the desired shape, and then I'm just filling it in with multiple layers so that the shadows can pop even more. And then I'm going over the paint with the blue shadow in the palette. You can use any primary blue color that you have to fill in that diamond. Taking the green paint, we're creating a small downwards triangle over the eyebrow on the opposite side of the diamond. We want to make sure that each side of the face has some sort of shape with a different pop of color. And of course, fill it in with any cream eyeshadow. We want our lips to be extremely bold and bright, so I'm just filling in my entire lips with this NYX lip liner in Red Rouge. And then I'm going over that liner with Revlon's Lacquer Balm in Provocateur, which is a beautiful red shade. We're going to use the tattoo liner to create the mouth of the Scarecrow. And here I'm just creating 3 X's on each side of the mouth and going over it again to deepen the color. We're also going to create those fake strings for each of the patches by adding small lines around each perimeter. Add on your favorite pair of falsies and the look is complete. I'm just adding some setting spray so that everything is locked and loaded. And that's it for my Glam Scarecrow makeup tutorial. You can wear a bright flannel with overalls or a jean vest with a beige sun hat to complete this look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!